Today we will discuss about the differential scanning calorimetry, that is the DSC. Main thermal analysis are the basic type TG, that is the thermogravimetric analysis, DTA, differential thermal analysis, DSC, differential scanning calorimetry, and thermal titrations. These are the main thermal analysis type. So we will see the differential scanning calorimetry. Main differential scanning calorimetry technique was developed first by E.S. Watson and M.J. O'Neill in 1960, and it is introduced commercially at the Petersburg Conference on Analytical Chemistry and Applied Spectroscopy in 1963. So main DSC and main difference of the DSC and DTA are the main size of sample size. DSC, it is the very sophisticated, it is a speedy and it is a simplicity technique. The main difference of the DSC and DTA are the size of samples. In DSC we use the 2 to 10 milligram of sample size, and in DTA it is the 20 to 50 milligram of sample size. So DSC is the very minute sample size is required, and DTA it is the large sample size is required. And the sensitivity of the DSC is the joule per mole, and while DTA it is the 0.5 kilojoule per mole. The second is the second order phase transition spec. In DSC it can be observed with sample size 200 milligram, and in DTA it is not is observed same. The specific heat measurement. DSC is the very accurate specific heat measurement, while DTA is the non-accurate specific heat measurement. So the main application of the DSC is the accurately measure the melting and crystallinity behavior. Second is the solid-solid reactions. The main application of the DSC is the solid-solid reaction. Next, polymorphism in pharmaceutical, degree of crystallinity, glass transition temperature of polymer, cross linking reaction, decomposition behavior, purity determination in pharmaceutical industry, and specific heat. These are the main application of the DSC. In pharmaceutical industry, there is a very important aspect of the purity determination of drugs. When any material is mixed with the drugs are kindly said to be impure. When impure drugs we analyze in DSC, it shows the different melting point. So from the DSC apparatus, we easily determine the purity of the samples. So these are all applications are DSC. So main the principles of DSC is the heat flow between sample and reference material. In DTA, we will see the difference in temperature between sample material and reference material. DSC is the differential calorimetrics. In DSC, the energy differences are measured between sample and reference material. In DTA, the difference in temperature recorded between sample and reference material. So DSC is the more sensitive instrument. DTA we measure the temperature differences, and in DSC we measure the power of required to maintain the temperature of sample and reference material. So for example, we take the programs of 5 degrees Celsius heating program of 5 degrees Celsius per minute. So for our sample, to increase the 5 degrees Celsius per minute temperature, the required power to maintain that temperature, these powers are measured in DSC. So in DTA it is the mainly measure the temperature, and in DSC it is the measure the energy or electricity to maintain that temperature. There are two types of the DSC instrument majorly used. First is the power compensation DSC instrument. Second is the heat flux DSC instruments. So the first power compensation DSC instrument. In power compensation DSC instrument, there are two separate heaters are used to heating a sample compartment and reference compartment. As in the diagram shows, the one pan we put a sample and other pan put a reference material. And here is the heater provided, separate heater provided the two samples. And the temperature sensors are provided with sample and reference material. So it's the power compensation DSC. When material undergoes endothermic or exothermic reactions, it requires the heat or it absorbs the heat. When the heater starts for absorbing energies, these energies are measured in the first by temperature sensors. So the power compensation DSC, we measure the two powers separately. The second it is the heat flux DSC. In the heat flux DSC, there is a present a conical disc. Here it shows the conical disc which heat the reference pan and sample pan simultaneously. There is no separate heaters in heat flux DSC. We put the samples in sample pan. First is the sample holders and here is the reference sample holder. In DSC there is no kept any samples in reference pan. The reference pan sample holder, it is the empty, and we put the samples in sample pan, and here the present is the conical disc. When we supply the heat are flow to conical disc, and the heat are absorbed by the reference pan as well as, and then heat is transferred to sample pan. First we apply the heat, then heat it absorbed to reference pan, then heat next the heat is transferred to our sample pan. And here is the present the aluminum wire and the conical wire. These are the sensors. These sensors used to measure the energy provided the DSC. Next is the thermocouple junction and heating blocks. And here is the one gas purge inlet. DSC various gases uses are nitrogen, oxygens. So these are the DSC instruments. Disc flux apparatus. Here is the one sample holder, and second it is the reference sample holder. Sample holder and reference sample holder. The heat flows into both samples and reference material via electrically heated by thermoelectric discs.